dead. Captain's dead.
Crisis programs to number 2 in this 3-planet system.
We're hemorrhaging air. Dropping 20 MB per minute.
We'll have 70 seconds to level this beast out.
One small band of survivors
Well, is someone coming for us?
I don't know.
must overcome their differences to survive the terror that awaits them.
Why'd they leave their ship?
These people didn't leave. Whoever got Zeke got them. They're all dead.
Can I hold everything? There'll be nobody here, please. People on the top rank are safe over here, thank you.
Quiet on the set, please.
Coming soon, director-screenwriter David Toohey takes you to a distant planet where the light of day is the only thing between life and death. Pitch Black.
Disconnecting now. Everyone stay clear.
Starring Radha Mitchell as pilot Carolyn Fry, Cole Hauser as bounty hunter Johns, Keith David as the pillar-steady Muslim Imam, and Vin Diesel as the light-sensitive prisoner Riddick.
It's a story about a group of survivors from a crash that find out that there are predators on this planet that come out every 22 years whenever there's
An eclipse.
I don't truly know what's gonna happen when the lights go out, Carolyn. But I do know once a dying starts, this little psycho family of ours is gonna rip itself apart.
Pitch Black is about how these people get off the planet inhabited by these strange creatures.
The character's name's Johns, and he's a mercenary who hunts down some of the most hardened criminals and transports them to other planets.
He's a killer. We fear him in the beginning of the film. I'm offered a deal.
I want you to remember this moment.
The deal is I will gain my freedom. I want you to remember this moment. If I help these survivors off this planet. All you people are so scared of me, but it ain't me you gotta worry about now. You got the wrong killer.
So, Henry, we got that reflection in his goggles again, right? Reversal of expectation with the characters is something that we play around with a lot in this film. It's very uncommon to find that kind of complexity in sci-fi horror films.
6 of us left. If we could make it through the canyon and lose just one, that'd be quite a feat, huh?
Not if I'm the one.
Well, what if you're one of 5?
I'm listening.
To create the harsh, barren landscape of the unknown planet, the film used the remote location of Coober Pedy, Australia.
Coober Pedy was very overwhelming to see, let alone shoot in.
I like it, you know. It's good for focus, but there's really nothing out there except kangaroos and rocks and dirt. I think it gets to your head a little bit, you know, demented.
When we first decided to make this movie, we went to Patrick Tatopoulos and found a concept for the visuals on this movie which were extraordinary. Then we went to Peter Chang. He has been given the task of bringing to life this world that comes alive at night.
I guess there's close to 200 visual effects shots, but I think they are in support of a good story. They don't overwhelm the story. I'm continually reminding people that maybe the less you see sometimes makes the situation scarier.
Here we go, and 3, 2, 1, action!
You're in the cells,
Riddick!
the ship, and I leave you all out there to die. This story is about human nature. So where the hell's your God now? In the harshest of conditions.
He's not coming back, is he?
I think you should see this.
You're not afraid of the dark, are you?
Pitch Black was a modest film that we shot in Australia for about $20 million.
Action!
And it was really a place for us to discover the Riddick character.
Riddick.
Riddick!
Pitch Black is all about, if not shades of gray, shades of black. And we owe that to our central character, the Riddick character, who is not a hero at all, but he is an anti-hero.
You give them the cells and the ship, and they leave you all out there to die. I will leave you here.
The reason why I fought to do this movie is because I hadn't come across a character arc as dynamic and as meaty as Riddick. Here is the monster saving him.
Where the hell can I get eyes like that?
Gotta kill a few people.
He walks through these stories with a certain aloofness. Unlike other characters, he never tells you he's going to save you. But somehow ultimately does.
Did not know who was fucking with you.
He is a survivor. I think that's why people gravitate to him, because he survives everything people throw at him, and he survives it with a certain kind of style that only Riddick has.
Richard B. Riddick, escaped convict, murderer.
It is one story that takes multiple films to tell, and that's what's so challenging and exciting for me as both a writer and a director. The Chronicles of Riddick has its foundations in Pitch Black, but this is a whole new deal, and it is on a grand new scale.
Kill Riddick.
Definitely something you've never seen before. That's the objective. The objective is to be fresh. The objective is to make a mythology with a character at the core that we can identify with.
47, take 6. Action!
How do I get eyes like that?
Gotta kill a few people.
That's cut, thank you. Nice job.
When it comes to the wild action sequences in this movie,
The attacks!
we have a saying here that if we've seen it before, we aren't interested in it. And I have so many great talents here that it will be an amazing thing to behold.
This might be more interesting than I anticipated it.
Audience members who've seen Pitch Black are gonna feel very comfortable with the world of Riddick that Pitch Black was successful in creating.
The anime takes place in an undefined amount of time after the original Pitch Black. Riddick and Jack and Imam have been through hell, and it's just like the car breaking down on the freeway on the way home from a funeral. And now they get picked up by this roving merc ship, and then all sorts of insanity ensues.
I knew it was going to be very challenging because they had a script which was written and it was based on characters that had already existed, and I was actually taking the actual actors and doing animated interpretations of them in my own style. All the human characters are being drawn by hand, and so it's a very complex process of preserving and in some way advancing the story and the character arc, but in a different medium.
We have characters that people recognize, characters that people know, a sort of arc that they're familiar with, and so they need to be recognizable as such, and thankfully Peter is able to give those animations sort of a very human feel.
"3 days out. Suppose I should wonder why I'm alive. I got some distance between us and Butcher Bay and Hoxie's ship before Riddick dosed me and left me for dead. It's lucky I don't die easy. "7 days out. I tracked the son of a bitch to some bombed-out mess of a planet. If New Mecca offered free dry cleaning, I think they'd get every wretch in the system. There's no Riddick here. It's too fucking bright. 13 days out. I'm headed for Tangier's Penals, home of the highest running bounties and some pretty fine spiced noodles. I doubt they have any leads. You know, I can see Riddick's goggled ass every time I close my eyes and start to drift. I'm watching out for other mercs. I don't want to play partners. One named Dresden. Now 14 days out. I keep running past preachers and children headed for New Mecca. Lucky bastards with a clear conscience, I guess. But then what the fuck do I have to atone for anyway? Maybe too much to mention. My biggest sin? Yeah, not catching that bastard yet. "16 days out. I'm bored as shit. Fuel lines down again. I'm waiting for repair. It's thick as thieves around here, but no Riddick. Another day lost. Riddick's got to be in the next system by now. Damn it. 17 for 17. He's not going to be my first loss. "20 days out. I tracked him to a market on Aquila Major. Stupid fuck. I caught him trying to hide in the crowds. It's an easy mistake. Think there's safety in numbers. Thinks I'm stupid. But every rock has its scum, and scum has eyes. They also get greedy. Now there's 3 dead bodies here and still no Riddick. "25 days out. On the lookout for Dresden, the imitator, jackass. Tangier's poster boy this month, my ass. Thinks he knows how this shit gets done. Who's he ever busted, huh? I crap bigger than his last paycheck. He knows shit. He's not even close to the sun. He doesn't have that cold metal tickle on his spine. "26 days out. I'm standing on a ghost ship just outside the shipping lanes. Nothing but death here. Nothing I ain't seen before. Looks like a group of Reichengalls try to hijack. Well, they're shitty fighters anyway. And now Riddick has a faster ship. Those fucking pirates. "27 days out. This is gonna be sketchy. My right hand's all busted. Real cheap shot. Caught up to him in a brothel on the outskirts. Damn his night vision. At least I'm being taken care of. My sources have all sorts of talents. 39 days out. I'm getting ripped to shit chasing this animal. I torqued my ankle. Damn, he can run. I gotta remember to shoot first, John. Shoot first. Think gun, then run. Yeah, goddamn. I think I'm starting to like the dope too much. Out. I'm trying to avoid dark places for now. I need some time to heal up. No shiny globes inside my head. Should have learned my lesson at Butcher Bay. I need to reload and get more of everything. "47 days out. I took the week to get right. I keep doping that eye, Doc says. The problem is I'm the only doc I know. I'm finding traces of Riddick everywhere. And Dresden, too. I'm gonna trade up on my transport. "53 days out. Dresden found dead on Lupus 5. Sliced down the spine. Not that tough after all, jackass. Seems like Riddick's been thinking about me. "55 days out. I know where that son of a bitch is. I can't wait to see the look on their fucking faces in Tangiers when I come rolling in. Ain't about money now, Riddick. I'll see you soon." 56 days out. I got him. 63 days out. I'm leaving the Congo system with Riddick in tow. I would have never guessed he had such a soft spot in his little heart. Children in peril. He's fucking stupid like that. Should have known that'd slow him down too much. I hope this slam can hold him, and I hope those boys in Tangiers will save their paychecks. 76 days out. Lucky 18. I'm grabbing a lift from a long-range transport, hunt or something. The son of a bitch is finally in cryo. It's the scientists and the philosophers who get hung up on the subtleties. Light versus dark, good versus evil. It's all a cop-out. Crash land on some godforsaken system. When the lights go out, you run. It's that simple. This fucking child's toy tells the story better than the intellectuals. The distinction between light and dark is pointless. You just have to remember that in light is life, and in dark, you better watch your ass. Sometimes you gotta get a little dirty to catch a killer. But this ain't thieves among thieves, you see. The law has its truths in commerce more than justice. If you want commerce in the universe, laws must be obeyed and enforced. To this end, private bounty hunters, mercenaries, or mercs are paid bounties to collect the worst of the worst. Now, most of them are amateurs, and most of them amateurs end up dead. And that's why if you're smart, like myself, you take no chances. And when in doubt, remember the bounties are dead or alive. Every con is going to end up in the slam. And when they get there, they'll be too busy to complain about the food, trust me. On planets once considered uninhabitable, these maximum security prisons trade in the final days of the nastiest monsters ever born. In my experience, the people who run these nightmares aren't much better than the residents. So they made their home on some of the worst planets in our galactic arm. Slams have settled on planets and smell like piss, and the sun never fucking shines. So it's no surprise that the shitbags scatter when I enter the room.